From that, let's take you to security concerns, where in the latest brazen attack, suspected al-Shabaab terrorists attacked a convoy that included a vehicle carrying judiciary officials at Lango La Simba in Lamu County on Wednesday. The militants sprayed their vehicles with bullets, injuring several people, I beg your pardon. According to police, the heavily armed attackers disappeared into the Boni forest after the incident. Kevin Mutai also reports that the Chief Justice Martha Koome has called for a review of the security status of the judicial officers operating in the region.
An ambush on the convoy was staged at around 6 p.m. along the Witu Garsen route by al-Shabaab militants. 6 terrorists, according to police, were targeting vehicles in the Lango La Saba area near Nyongoro. Among those caught in the line of fire, 5 court officials were traveling from a Kipini mobile court to Garsen. Senior Principal Magistrate Paul Rotich, who was among those attacked, sustained minor injuries. A court clerk identified as Boinjue and Frank Sirima from the office of the DPP reportedly sustained gunshot injuries. A police report further reveals that the driver Abel Barasa was shot on his right knee, while police constables Moses Bet and Willis Mgendi suffered several bruises.
Wale wajambazi ambao wako kwa msitu, sisi tuko na wao unyo kwa unyo. Hakuna wakati tutawapea nafasi ya kuja kusumbua watu yetu.
A truck driver and his loader traveling in the convoy escaped unharmed and abandoned their vehicle in the forest. They were rescued later that evening and their vehicle was hauled to the Witu police station. All of the injured were rushed to Shuhelia Medical Center. NTV has established that court officials now want all terrorist matters moved to Mombasa for safety concerns. This comes as police continue to hold 10 suspects arrested and detained over 2 weeks now on terror-related charges. So far, 15 people have been killed in January alone as the gunmen continue to attack despite a heavy police presence in Lamu, particularly in the vulnerable regions. Meanwhile, reports indicate that some schools have been affected, with students refusing to return to class out of fear of the attacks. This comes as government, through the Ministry of Interior, urges Kenyans to increase their vigilance, stressing that terrorism continues to be a concern.
The challenges that we have in the region related to terror or terrorism, as it were, are real. And I have to be very frank with the people of Kenya and say this. We have to be very cautious. We have heightened our level of security in certain parts of our country because of this.
The judiciary now wants a review of the security status of its judicial officers operating within Lamu as police intensify the operation to flush out the suspected militants operating within the Boni forest. Kevin Mutai, NTV in Mombasa.